Hi, everyone. We are so excited to share with you. I have three of my amazing friends and like daughters to me, and we're coming together just to be able to share our hearts with what this company has done in our lives. So I am Lisa Dooley, and I'm just going to go straight into my story. We're going to get to give you an overview of what Arbonne is, what sets us apart, and really just more than anything, share our stories and how this business has changed our lives. And so this is crazy to say, you guys, but I am celebrating my 10th year in Arbonne this month. And that is crazy to say because I said a very scared yes 10 years ago, having no idea what this business could do for me and my family. And so let's reverse to 10 years ago. I was pregnant with our third child. I love being a mama. It's my number one title. I love it. And wife. And so at that time, you guys, in our life, one of the things I was praying for was honestly supplemental income. At that point, I was a teacher and a coach. My husband was a mechanical engineer, and we did what we knew to do, which was go to school, go to college, get our degrees, land great jobs. That's what we did. We were so blessed and so grateful for where we were in our lives. But what I wasn't expecting was that how expensive it was to live and to have children and to just do the things that we wanted to do in our life. And so we found ourselves living paycheck to paycheck, and I started to pray for an opportunity. And so here comes a dear friend in my life. Her name is Miranda Burcham. She shared what Arbonne could be. And you guys, I wanted to say no because I was scared to death of so many things. Number one, being failure. I was scared to fail. And two, I was really scared of what people thought. And I never wanted to be the crazy Arbonne lady. I told Miranda I wanted to keep my friends and I didn't want to sell to anybody. And when she explained to me that this business is about serving others, that people are looking for clean products, that people are looking for a business that they can build right alongside their family or right alongside another job or right alongside their life, then I couldn't sleep, you guys. And so I found myself contemplating this business and said a scared yes. And I knew because I had been praying that God had brought this into my life. And so little did I know that this business would drastically change our lives in ways of flexibility, in ways of growth, in ways of mentorship, friendship, community, obviously amazing products that you're going to hear a little bit more about. But I think what I would say my favorite part is exactly what you see right here. And it's these three that are on the screen with me, because it's being able to invest in people's lives. And that's really just a call that I have in my life. And that's something that we talk about with our team so much, is investing in others and keeping people first. And so to say that this business has changed my life is a drastic understatement. And one of the people that changed my life, and I'm going to introduce to you, is Miss Mariah Grunert. I met Mariah through, we have a mutual friend, and she was my college roommate at Oklahoma State, go Pokes. And when she said, I really think Mariah would be incredible at this. And so we jumped on a video chat, just a Zoom, and she was in. And so I love it. Mariah was just, she's a go-getter. And when she decides, she doesn't overthink it. And so she keeps it simple, and she has changed my life and everyone's on this Zoom. And so I'm gonna let her share her story now. So take it away, Mariah.
Thanks, Lisa. Hey guys, like she said, my name is Mariah Grunert, and I've been doing Arbonne for about 2.5 years now, which is so crazy. I feel like I just started. So take you back 2.5 years. I was a full-time college student. I played volleyball my first 2 years in college, and then I just decided that it wasn't for me. I was just ready to move on to the next chapter of my life. I was burnt out, and so I decided to stop playing. And you guys, I had been an athlete my whole life. And so when I went from, being an athlete my whole life, and then I stopped playing, I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have a team anymore. Like I just felt, I was almost just feeling like lost and lonely and like, what's my purpose now? Like I don't have sports. I'm just, doing what most people are taught to do. I was going to school. I was going to get my degree, and then I was going to get a job and work until hopefully someday I could retire. And I just knew in the back of my mind, I just had this feeling that there had to be a different way to do life than that way. But I just wasn't sure what that was. I tell everyone, I used to joke to my mom and be like, Mom, I want to be a stay-at-home mom because I love like the flexibility that they have, but I also want to make a great income because I knew, the things that I wanted to do in life. I love to travel and give back and all those things. But she was like, Mariah, like, good luck. You've got to get a job like everybody else does. And so that was just the point in my life where I was at. And Dee Dee Reed reached out to me and she was like, listen, I just started my Arbonne business and I feel like you would be amazing at this. And honestly, I'm a very impulse person and I'm not really that skeptical. And so I watched a quick video, kind of like you guys are doing now. And I was like, oh my gosh, if those girls can do it, like I can too. And so honestly, like Lisa said, we jumped on a Zoom. They gave me a little bit of information and they were like, do you have any questions? And I was like, no, like, let's do this. Like if all these other people can be successful, I feel like I can too. And so you guys, I just dove in head first. I listened to, you know, what they were telling me to do because they had gone before me and shown me how to be successful. And so I just listened to them and did what they were telling me. And you guys, it seriously has been the biggest blessing of my life. Recently, a couple of months ago, I graduated from college and a lot of people ask, like, what are you going to do now that you got your degree? And I tell them, I'm going to keep building my Arbonne business because of, you know, the flexibility that it provides, the people. Like, I feel like I finally found my team again because these people are so incredible. The people you meet, the people that you get to talk to every day. So it seriously has been the biggest blessing. And I'm going to introduce you guys to my dear friend, Madeline Hill. So a little bit of background, I'll let her give you the story, but we used to be close and then kind of lost touch. And then once I started my Arbonne business, I just had this feeling that she would be amazing at it. And that feeling was right because she is killing it in her Arbonne business. So I'm going to let her share a little bit about her story.
Hi, everyone. Okay, like she said, my name is Madeline Hill, and I will be honest, Mariah was not skeptical at all of this opportunity. I was very skeptical. It was the last thing I ever saw myself doing, to be honest. But she reached out to me. You know, I've been in Arbonne for almost 2.5 years, a little over 2 years now, and she reached out to me when she very first started. And like I said, I wanted nothing to do with it. I think I had all these preconceived ideas in my mind and in my head about what it would be like and what it would entail. And I didn't think I was the right personality for it. I'm pretty introverted by nature. And so I thought that I wouldn't be good at it. I thought I would suck at it, to be honest. And so I was kind of at a low point in my life at that point. I had played D1 college tennis my freshman year, but I transferred back home for my second year of college because my mom got breast cancer. And after that second year, I decided to, hang up the rackets with tennis and quit. And at that point, I had no idea what I wanted to do career-wise. Like, I had no clue. Some people know exactly what they want to do and all of that, but I was lost. And so I took a year off from school. I worked at a doctor's office from 9 to 6, full-time, kind of just praying and hoping that God was going to bring something in my life that would give me direction on what I was supposed to do. And nothing was coming. It had been like a year and nothing was coming. And I was like, okay, crap. I either need to go back to school and get a degree in something that I'm not passionate about, or I need to be okay with working and going through the motions each day at this job for the rest of my life and just not living up to my fullest potential. Because I knew there was something more in me, but I just didn't know how to find it. Well, long story short, she reached out to me. I was a no-go at first, but after watching her kind of behind the scenes for 3 months, I just quickly began to realize that all these ideas that I had were so far off. I could see that she was making such a huge impact in her life and other people's lives. I could tell she was surrounded by a group of people in a community that were making her better. They were uplifting her, and she was growing as a person. And I desired that more than anything at that point in my life, was a community of people to support me and have my back. And also, needless to say, I was seeing her create a future for herself and create flexibility in her life that I didn't think was possible. And so I decided to learn more about it. I got on a video chat with Mariah and Lisa. Lisa, I didn't know her at all. She was a stranger, and now she's like my second mama. She's a second mama to all three of us. And I knew that I had to go for it. I did not know still if I was going to be successful. I didn't know exactly how, when, where it was going to all come together, but I knew that it was up to me whether I wanted to be successful or not in this, and that if I put in that work and that consistency, that I could see benefit from this business. And life looks so different today than it did 2.5 years ago. I can tell you that. So that's just a little bit of my story. I wanted to be able to give back to things I'm passionate about, like my family, animal shelters, rescues. I wanted to be able to have flexibility in my life, and that's what I've been able to accomplish through hard work. And so I want to introduce my dear friend Gabby Lemire at the bottom there. So it's so crazy because I'm from Kansas. Gabby and I did not know each other existed before this thing called Arbonne. And she's 8 hours away from me. She lives in Indiana. And I saw her on social media and I thought, okay, this girl seems really cool. Like, she seems like somebody I'd get along with. She was a D1 athlete as well. And I just knew that she would absolutely be incredible at this, and she could change so many people's lives while changing her own. So I reached out to her about Arbonne. She'll tell you a little bit more. She was skeptical too, but ended up saying yes. And I was absolutely right about her. She's a rock star. So Gabby, go ahead.
Hey y'all, it's crazy, 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 crazy. I did not know these 3 people before Arbonne, and they have become 3 of my greatest friends ever, and so I'm so thankful. So my name is Gabby. I've been with our company for a little over 2 years now, which is just crazy to say. Honestly, time really does fly when you're having fun. And I want to start with the fact, I know like Mariah was not skeptical either, or she wasn't skeptical. Madeline and I both were. And I almost said no to all of this, guys. I actually ghosted Madeline for a week. I remember she sent me an audio message and I just kind of like didn't listen to it for a whole week when she was talking to me. And I was ready to dismiss it, but I'm so happy that I decided to really take a deeper look into it all and put my fears aside and jump in, because my life, my health have been greatly impacted. And so I'll take you back to before Arbonne. It was 2018. I had freshly graduated from Purdue University. I always say this, so I have to say this. I played on the women's soccer team there. So if we have any Purdue fans watching, boiler up. And guys, I had just started working a corporate job 9 to 5. And I was so excited for this chapter of my life. Just like Lisa said, Madeline said, we have been taught to go to school, get a job, go to school, graduate, and then get a job. And I didn't know that I had other options out there. And so I dove into my corporate job and I was pumped. And I'm an extremely hard worker. And I was really excited to see where that hard work would get me in life. But a couple of months into it, something started to feel off. And I started to realize, oh my gosh, like this 9 to 5 life, it's not for me. And I felt trapped because I didn't know that we had other options out there. And so I remember thinking about my whole life ahead of me. I was in my car, and the next like 40 years, and this is before Madeline even reached out to me. And I didn't want to keep working for someone else's dream. And I didn't want to only have 2 weeks of vacation time. Actually, at that time, I had only had 8 because I was so new. Not 8 weeks, 8 days. 8 days of vacation time. I didn't want my whole life and my schedule to be dictated by someone else. And I'm not afraid of hard work. I just wanted to be able to choose when and where and how. I wanted that time and location flexibility, but I just had no idea, what would give that to me. And so I was asked the question, where are you going to be in the next 5 years if you keep doing what you're doing today? And I didn't like my answer. It actually really scared me. And so when Madeline did reach out to me, like we said, we didn't know each other. Now she's my best friend. Initially, I only responded to her because I felt bad, and I agreed to take a look at the opportunity and to have an open mind at it. And so I watched her, even when I ghosted her for that week of time. I watched her for a whole month behind the scenes, and I saw that there was so much evidence that this was an incredible opportunity, and these products truly were amazing, which is so important to me, because if I'm going to back a company, the products really have to be that good. And so guys, this was something that was so outside of my comfort zone, something I had no experience in, had never even heard of the company before this. I knew that I would forever regret not jumping in and at least trying, and trying to see what it would be for me. And I refuse to live with regret. That's the one thing I don't want to live with. And so I finally decided to jump in as a consultant and do the 30 days healthy living program, which is our #1 nutrition program. And about a week and a half into that, I felt so good. I was obsessed. I did not know that my body could feel this good. Even as a college athlete, I didn't treat it as well as I could have. And so I became on fire with wanting to help other people feel that good and create that healthy lifestyle. And I really could not stop sharing it. And so guys, today I am my own boss, and I'm able to work where I want to, when I want to, obviously through hard work and consistency. I don't live a life by default anymore. It's by design. I have more flexibility and choice in my life for what I want to do. I'm no longer tied down to those, 2 weeks of traveling and vacation time, because the great thing about our business is we can work it anywhere that we have Wi-Fi, which is amazing. I actually got to live in Florida for a couple months with my boyfriend while he was training for football, which is something that I wouldn't have been able to do if I was tied down to a physical location. And so guys, most importantly, like, the ability to have impact on other people's lives is something that I've always wanted to do, something I've always felt called to do, has been the biggest blessing that I could have ever received from this. And so guys, everything, community, the products, the amazing opportunity has completely changed my life in so many different ways. And we're really all just on a mission to share it with anyone who wants it. So that's a little bit about me, guys. I have drank a lot of energy physics, so if I'm talking fast and like stumbling over my words, that's why. And this opportunity gets me so pumped up. So I don't know if we're going to pull up a little document. I think Mariah is going to. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Am I good to go, guys? Okay, So is Arbonne for you guys? You can see earnings at arbonne.com, which we'll reference a couple times for more information. But what is Arbonne? So if you're like me and you had never heard of the name before or what it is, I'm going to break this down for you. So Arbonne is a health and wellness company. And guys, we've been around for over 40 years, which is so cool because that shows you that we've been around for a long time. We know what we're doing and we're not going anywhere. So our brand philosophy embraces a connection between a healthier mind, stronger body, and more beautiful skin. We are B Corp certified. If you don't know what that means, it means that we balance profit with people on the planet. And this certification, guys, is really, really hard to get. So we are so honored and proud that we have this. And you can Google more information about it if you want, but it is so hard to get. And so we really are committed to sustainability measures by decreasing our waste, increasing our recycling, and helping people to flourish by being good to themselves, their community, and their planet. And so we're not just wanting to be the best company in the world. We truly want to be the best company for the world. And our founder, Peter Mork, he said, when I dreamt of Arbonne, I wanted it to be a place where people could flourish. And that is the perfect word to explain what this has done for all of our lives. And so a little bit about the business, guys. With this opportunity, you can actually own your own business with a low startup cost. So it's $49 to start your business. I don't know about you guys, but that's like mind blowing to me. I have a lot of friends that own like physical locations of franchises, and the startup cost to start a business like that is astronomical. So the fact that we can start our business for a low risk free startup cost of $49 is insane to me. You can work this business alongside your current career, school schedule, or busy lifestyle. If you heard, Lisa started it when she was a teacher. Mariah started when she was in school. Madeline was working a job just like me, and we worked it right alongside what we were doing. Busy people actually do amazing at this. And I have found when I'm busier, I actually do better with my Arbonne business. And so it's so important to keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what state of life you're in or where you're at, you can work this right alongside what you're doing. So basically what we do is we share when we sell products that we absolutely love, and we are able to earn commissions on that when we have new clients ordering and also when they reorder. And that's amazing because we have all been in this business for over 2 years, Lisa. I think what you said, 10 years, coming up on 10 years. And so not only do we have new clients coming in, but think about the people who love the products and they are reordering it because they love it so much, and they can log on to their website and order. And we are getting compensated for that every single time they reorder, which is amazing. We are a global business. So we have locations in the United States, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, which is amazing because not only like we have a US team, I know all of us have people in different parts of the world. Like I have a Canadian team, an Australian team, and Australian clients, Canadian clients, guys. It's amazing that we have that opportunity. So we also are able to earn amazing rewards and even incentive trips based on the sales of ourselves and our team. And let me tell you guys, the incentive trips are the real deal. We have been on a couple of them together and they are amazing. And I love that our company swells us so much for working hard and through getting the sales between us and our teams. And so you can see more earnings at arbonne.com with that. And then also just talking about the product. So what we do, we are a product driven company, guys. And I love our products so much. That's why we're all here, because we love them so much. And we have so many different options. I'm going to talk to you guys in a second. But the one thing that I love so much about our products is how seriously we take what we're putting in our products. We have a policy that bans over 2,000 ingredients that are not allowed in our products that we have deemed either harmful or unnecessary or toxic. And when you look at the United States, I think when I first jumped in, the United States had banned like 12 ingredients. They might be up to 30, but 30 compared to 2,000, guys. So we follow the European standards, and we have been the OG of clean products for 40 years. It's not like we're just now catching on to the trend that everyone else is. Like, this has been our mission. I feel like we have been the trailblazers with our company for this standard for clean products. And so we have plant-based ingredients, clean standards, like I said, and that very, very strict ingredient policy that we are so proud about. We are cruelty-free, vegan, and formulated gluten-free. Our products are consumable, guys. So like I said before, those are repeat sales that are coming through, which is so, so, so smart to build. And we do have skincare, nutrition, personal care, baby line, hair care, makeup products. Like, literally, this is what's so mind-blowing to me. All of these things that I just said, I was already buying them from other stores before. We have everything. It's a one-stop health and wellness shop. So before, you know, I would have gone to Sephora and got my makeup. I would have gone to GNC and got my protein powders. I would have gone to, where did I get my skincare? Oh, my dermatologist. I was getting my skincare from there. All these different places, Bath and Body for my wash, my body wash. You know, got to wash your body. Everyone washes their body. I was spending all of this money at different companies and they were taking it and that was just going away. And so instead I just had the mindset, okay, I'm going to fall in love with these products, change my brand, switch my brand. And now I am still, it's no more money than I was spending before, right? It's the same products I was buying before, but now it's my brand, my business, something that I can offer to other people and I can build upon instead of just giving my money to Sephora and letting them run with it. And so it was so smart to me. We do have a 45-day money back guarantee, just in case people want to return their products. So there's really no risk with trying that. So that's a little bit about the business and products, guys.
So I'm going to talk about a few things here as well. And also with the 45-day money back guarantee, I love that because our company, we put our money where our mouth is and we know how good these products are. And so I just love that. So anyways, what if you could earn a little extra money, be your own boss, choose who you work with. These girls are pretty fun to work with. Set your own schedule, improve your overall well-being, and help change people's lives. And did you know side hustles are big? Guys, they were accounted for an estimated 1.4 trillion of US income in 2018. People are looking for ways to own their time, be their own boss, set their own schedule, and have flexibility in their life. And social businesses are growing. 92% of consumers trust recommendations from people that they know. Social media helps expand how many people you get to know as well. So for example, if we see a movie that we love or go to a restaurant that we love, we're going to tell people about that. Or products that we're using that we love, we're going to tell people about that. And that's all we do in Arbonne is just share our love for these products in the business with people, just like we would already do, only now we're able to get compensated from sharing the things that we love. And then global wellness is booming. This is a $4.2 trillion industry that continues to grow every single day, guys. People are starting to take a closer look at what they're putting in their bodies, on their skin. They want it to be clean. And people value that clean skincare, well-being, and weight management solutions.
All right, you guys, so most people don't just start Arbonne because they're bored. Most people start because they're looking for another stream of income. And so you guys, there's 3 ways that you can earn when you share the products you love through Arbonne. So the first one is you can earn through personal sales commission, which basically means you sell something, you earn commission on what you sell. So for example, Gabby mentioned our 30 Days to Healthy Living set, which is incredible. If you have not done the 30-day, please try it because it seriously will help you so much. So you guys, if you help 4 people get started with a 30 Days to Healthy Living set as a preferred client this week, you will earn around $200 in commission paid the next week. So we get paid commissions each week. The second way is overrides. And so basically this is just commissions earned from your team's product sales. So we teach and train our team to do the same thing. And so you can earn commission from your team's product sales. And then that third way is cash rewards. So at each level, there's an opportunity for you to earn a cash award. And so you guys can see on this chart, it just kind of goes through a typical like average earnings. So you can see that on this chart. And you guys, if you want if you want to look into this further, you can see earnings.arbonne.com like we mentioned before. Lisa, you're muted.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm get the opportunity to close this out and tell you, like, if you're sitting here, you're watching this and going, I don't know, it just sounds like something I want to do or something I want more information about. I want to give you the 2 ways to get started. So there's 2 ways to get our products. One is preferred client. It's $29 for a year. And so think of kind of like a Costco membership, but what it comes with is a 20% to 40% discount every time you shop. You're going to get your own website, or you're going to go get your own login and PIN. And so it's like shopping from a small business, and that's from your consultant. And so free shipping on all orders of $150. And again, you're going to get that 20% off, and then a flat rate shipping. But what's also amazing is you get enrolled into our rewards program, which is incredible. And so one of the big perks of a preferred client as well is you're going to get 40% off our nutrition kit. And so you've heard all of us reference probably the 30 Days to Healthy Living because we all are in love with that program. But you would get 40% off the retail price. And so it's an incredible value. And here's the great thing is there's no minimum, no mandatory auto ship, anything like that. You truly get to be a consumer at a discount. And then the second way, and this is our favorite way because you can become an independent consultant. So each of us became an independent consultant, and we decided for $49 to get our Arbonne ID. And so at that point, you can obviously shop from your own store, but you also can earn commissions and overrides. Okay, commissions are going to be off of your personal product sales to your clients and preferred clients, and then your overrides would be off of as you continue to build a team, as you continue to share this business with people and share the products with people. They might want to start their own business, just as you're taking a look at this today. So one of the things that I love so much is there's no mandatory minimum purchase requirement and no inventory requirement. So truly, like I have an Arbonne closet here in my office, but it's just for my products and myself and my family. And like Gabby, you know, she talked about earlier, switching all of our products that we're using for my family. I'm actually a foster mom too. So we have 6 kids in our house right now. And then of course my husband and I, and so we go through a lot of products. We use a lot in a day. And if you really stop and think about what you use in a day from start to finish, then you would be surprised at all the things you could switch over to your own store and share that with other people. So Mariah, will you go to share us our view? And so I just want to close with this, you guys. One, again, I adore these 3 ladies so much, and they've drastically changed my life. And I consider them one of God's biggest blessings in my life. And so what I want you to know, and I want to paint a vision for you, paint a picture for you, is they were 11, 12, and 13 years old when I started my business, or 12, 13, 14, I think is what it was. I had no idea when I said that, you know, shaking, like going, oh, I think I'll start my Arbonne business, that they would be coming into my life. And then that's what I want to ask you, who can say yes because of your yes? Like, we have no idea. It's just really taking that leap of faith and hard work, right? And consistency, like we talked about. It's off your individual efforts. But I want to talk about connection for a second, because I'm connected to Mariah through a college roommate. Mariah's connected to Madeline from junior high school. Madeline is connected to Gabby through social media. And that's a perfect picture of how this business works. It's conversations, it's leading with your heart, it's serving people well, it's working hard, it's also having whys. Our whys in our business, that's what drive each of us every day. Is, you know, if maybe even say your needs are met, maybe you have a job that your needs are met, or you build your Arbonne business and your needs are met, but it's about turning around and sharing that with others because they could have that as well. You guys, the last thing is I will say is I wanted to be a yes person in our life, and a yes for time, a yes in our giving, a yes in travel, a yes for experiences for my family, a yes for being foster a parent. I didn't want time or finances to ever be what made me say no to things. And that's why I was willing to bet on me. I was willing to listen to the prayer that I prayed, and someone coming into my life with an incredible opportunity. And so we have this one life, you guys. We have this one life. And what I want to ask you is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be? You may love that answer, and you may go, oh my gosh, that's too scary to look at 5 years down the road because nothing would change. So that's what we're asking you to take a look at. And then just think how fast a year goes by, 5 years goes by, 10 years goes by, 10 years this month. And so I'm going to end with one last thing, and I'm going to ask Mariah and then Madeline and then Gabby, and we're closing with this. What is the one thing you're absolutely incredibly grateful for in this Arbonne business? And I'll start with you, Mariah.
Gosh, that's a hard question, because you guys, like, Arbonne has, like I said, been the biggest blessing in my life in so many ways. But I think the one thing that comes to mind when she asked that is, it's just, Arbonne has opened my eyes and just shown me that there's a different way to live. Like I said, I felt like I was just going through the motions, doing what I was taught to do. And I knew that there had to be a different way. And Arbonne has showed me that Arbonne is a different way. It's a different way to live. Like, you don't have to wake up and, dread going to your job, or, dread whatever you're doing. You don't have to, like, you can wake up and absolutely love what you do and, love serving people and all that. And so Arbonne has just showed me that there's a different way to live, and truly so much joy can come from helping other people. And that's what we get to wake up and do every single day in Arbonne.
Love it. Okay, Mel.
Okay. Well, like Mariah said, every single aspect, honestly, every single aspect of my life is better because of this company. My health, my community, my confidence. I was not confident when I started Arbonne. And now it's just grown me so much as a person. My flexibility in my life, just to be able to not have to set an alarm on my phone to wake up. Like, I don't have to set an alarm anymore. I can just, set my day up how I want to, and just do the things that I love the most and be around the people that I love the most because of the flexibility that's come from this business. And the biggest thing for me is the fact that we have such a ripple effect. Like, you literally can change so many people's lives through this opportunity. It's been so cool to see my life change, but when I see my team members' lives change, that's what keeps us going every single day, is seeing people that have a reason why they started this and seeing them accomplish that why. And I do want to say one thing really quick. The cool thing about Arbonne is you can be any personality type. You can be in any career field. We have, I have nurses on my team. We have doctors. We have teachers like Lisa was, stay-at-home people, just all different types of people that are in this business, and that can all flourish and be successful. So that's what I love so much.
So honestly, I could completely repeat what Mariah and Madeline both said, but I'm going to take a different route. And what they said, I mean, that's every single thing. And it's so hard when we get asked this question because there's so many different parts. It's really hard to pick like the most impactful, but I do want to kind of just share this too, because I don't know how much we've talked about it, but the personal growth, who I was 2 years ago, I don't recognize that person. I have not arrived. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still developing, but when I think about little me and kind of who she wanted to be, I know like my younger self would be so proud of who I'm becoming, and who I get to help other people become. And it makes me emotional because it's nothing, I never expected this. And it's not why I jumped in to this opportunity. And it's not why I needed this opportunity, but it's been the most unexpected blessing. And just to know that it's only been 2 years, I have a lifetime of growth, and to be able to know that I get to bless other people with the same opportunity for them to grow as a friend, as a daughter, as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend, as a wife, as a leader, so many different aspects. And not that it doesn't only help me show up better in like Arbonne world and my personal life, but in my community. I get to go make an impact in my community and around the world because of all the skills and all the growth and all the development and everything that has been poured into me from this Arbonne community and everything like that. And so it's just, we really do have the best of everything, and we get so many different perks, and we get to go bless other people with everything that we have just experienced. It's not just us. We get to go give this to other people, and bless them too. So yeah.
All right, well, thanks for taking a few minutes to hear our stories, hear our hearts, and our prayer would just be that something would connect with you, something, and you would say, oh my gosh, I get that, like I want to be a part of that. And it might be the growth, the community, the products, whatever it is for you. There's no right or wrong. And so we're so excited for you just to continue to chat with who invited you on here. And I'll end with this. The person that did invite you on this thinks a lot of you, because in this business, we say, choose who you want to work with, choose who you want to share this business with, who you want to do more life with and grow with. And so thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us. All right. Love you, ladies. This was awesome. Bye, guys.